Hey guys, yes, welcome to our YouTube channel, Keeping Up with the Good Vibes family. Yes, Mama Good Vibes right there in the kitchen in my favorite office. Right, guys, from the previous video, the video down below this one, you will, if you watched it, you will know that I said in the next video, you'll see how I prepared breakfast, our breakfast with Fadzi, our niece that we welcomed first. You know, we were having our family visiting from Africa, from Zambia. Fadzi came from Zambia and the rest were coming from Zimbabwe. Right. So we had picked Fadzi from the airport. We took her for fishing. And then it was already in the morning. We came back from fishing. We all took showers. I slept a bit. They went to sleep. And I came back downstairs to prepare breakfast. So for breakfast, I was showing there Reiko, my favorite. So I was preparing mushroom there. That was mushroom. And in the other pan, that was baked beans. When I'm doing my baked beans, I fry onions, put a bit of curry, and add the baked beans. And then there, I was just frying some spring onions and some carrots. I just love to add them to breakfast most of the times. Just fry them a bit and leave that crunchiness, not make them too soft, you know what I mean? Right, and in that pan there, I was frying some eggs, some eggs, and I was doing some sunny side up eggs there, right? So when I'm doing that, I crack them in like that, leave them for a bit to just get firm a bit, which is what was happening there. Add a little bit of salt. We don't eat too much salt, so I added a little bit of salt, leave them for a bit, and then just flip them over when they are a little firm like that. Also, like adding salt. Right, and the other pan there had sausage. I had fried some sausages. Them sausages, we love them. They came all the way from the United Kingdom. My little sister, who surprise visited me when I just had a surgery, she brought those for us, right? So those are the sausages. They are so yummy. So I'd fried them like that. Right, like that. And then, so you see, I let the eggs get firm a bit. There, I was trying to just separate them. You see, there will be like some little gaps to separate the eggs. So, right. So, as I was waiting for everything to cook, right? You see, Nikita is the one who just showed up a bit there. They were starting to wake up now, so which means hunger was calling, or rather the food that Mama Good Vibes was cooking was calling them downstairs. Right? So I was flipping the eggs, you see, like that. When you let them just cook a little bit to be firm, they will be so easy to flip. And also you would need a non-stick pan that works better, that works good, that works well, right, like that. So done with the eggs sauce. But when you're cooking for many people, you cook, you put on the side, you cook, and then when you are dishing, you heat again the food, especially if it's a set menu like I was doing, right? Like for buffet, when I'm doing buffet, it's good that I fry and I set the chefing dishes. And make the what do you call it, the heating to be on, so the food will be on. So this, when set menu in a home setting like that, we have to do it that way, Mama Good Vibes way, you know what I mean, like that. Okay, right? So this was preparing our first breakfast with Fadzi. Right, we had arrived just a few hours. Right, so everything was cooked that I wanted to cook for breakfast. So what I do, like on this day I was using lettuce. So when I'm dishing, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, when I'm dishing food, I always start to put the food that doesn't need heating first, right? So I put lettuce there, and then the bread already, I had spread some cheese spread. The family, they love cheese spread so much. Me, I don't eat butter, so I just started introducing cheese spread to my bread, so because it would, so that it would make me not eat bread just like that without any spread. So I bought cheese spread the other day, and then the family tasted. Now we don't buy butter, they all want cheese spread. So I put cheese spread on the bread and just cut into triangles like that, right? And so I was dishing the plates like that. You see, dishing for many people. So it's just putting the food that doesn't need heating, because I still love to save. Even if I'm cooking for a lot of people, I still love to save the food hot. So what I do when I dish like that, whoever I dish first, we just pray and they start eating, and then I keep bringing more for the others like that. So that's what happens when it's a set menu. So everybody was now ready. You see, I was dishing. Everybody was now up and ready for breakfast. So they were waiting with Fadzi, our niece, who was having her first breakfast with us. You see, Mama Good Vibes does everything with good vibes. There was music playing, hence I did this voiceover. Right, so there, you see the baked beans is hot. It's piping hot. And the mushroom there. So for the brown bread, that was for Daddy Good Vibes. Only Daddy Good Vibes and myself, we love brown bread. The rest, it was white bread like that. So that was a plate for Daddy Good Vibes. Yeah, of course, I always dish for my husband first. You know what I mean? No matter who is there, I always start with my husband. Right, like that. So that's the egg, sunny side up egg. And then what was next? Let's see what was next to be dished. The sausage, the yummy sausage. That sausage is really nice. That one was lamb. So my sister brought Prudence. She brought us lamb and chicken and beef sausages of that type. We have a lot of sausages where we are here. A lot of different types of sausages, but they don't match these sausages. We love it. That was our last pack because we were waiting for Natalie. She said, don't eat the last pack. She's in Dubai. So she had arrived as well to welcome Fadzi. You will see her in the previous video as they were crying because Fadzi didn't know she was coming. So you see the spring onions, the ones I'm putting there, and the carrots. They are not soft. I just fried them a little bit so they are nice and crunchy. And the coriander leaves just for garnishing. I love the smell of coriander leaves. See, I'm salivating already. Right, like that. So that was the plate for Daddy Good Vibes. And because I was making this video, I temporarily forgot. Normally, I have to turn on the kettle and make tea. Daddy Good Vibes loves his tea. And also, I remember there was avocado there. So I just sliced it and just put on the table so anybody who wanted avocado would add. So I had already put tea bag and powdered milk in the cup for Daddy Good Vibes and just put a little bit of water first, lifting the tea bag a bit so it doesn't break and make into loose the tea bags, the bags. What are they called? Loose tea. Right. So I did that, then add more water like that. So the tea was done. Daddy Good Vibes loves hot food. Is opposite me. I'll let it cool down. So that was the plate for Daddy Good Vibes. Right. So then just like that, that's how I dished for everybody else. The next plate for since it had you see, that was the last actually, right? Because I saved everybody else that had white bread. So the last was myself. Of course, I always save myself last because I'll be the one dishing anyway. So I then took my plate to the table. You see, everybody was there eating and enjoying our first breakfast with Fadzi. You see the balloons behind her. She's sitting with our daughter Nat there. The balloons we prepared for her to welcome her. You will see how we prepared the balloons if you watch the video down below this one, the previous video. Everything is there. And the one before, you will see how we put the LED festive lights around the house outside, and also 3D mural wallpaper on our dining. That's not our dining, that's the kitchen table there. There is the dining room next to it. We put a 3D mural. So that was Fadzi there enjoying first breakfast with Auntie Good Vibes, Uncle Good Vibes, and her cousins Good Vibes. You see, the Good Vibes was showing off his sausage. That sausage is really nice, I'm telling you. It is very nice. And that was our last pack. So Fadzi was so lucky. So guys, just keep with us. We have more, because remember, this is just Fadzi, one out of the 10 family individuals that we're coming to be with us. So keep with us in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe.